but he loved the music. He loved to rap. You know what I mean? He just fell in love with it, man. And he just, but Sig was like he's almost like, because I knew Pac too, but it was almost like they were similar as far as workaholics. And so he would get into the studio, man, and just he'd be in there until the sun come up. You know, he was prolific about writing, and he was prolific about his work ethic, and he honed his craft. A lot of people didn't know C could freestyle really good, man. And but you couldn't really tell that on the records because he recorded differently. But in person and live, man, he would out freestyle anybody.
Was there ever any epic battles? Like, did he battle Pooh-Man or Spice One or Tupac?
He battled everybody, man. But it really wasn't a battle back then. It was just, you know, everybody rapping with each other and just having a good time. It wasn't like all in your face talking about your mama and dad. It wasn't that type of rap back then. It wasn't a battle rap back then. It was just, you just everybody's in a room and you're rapping. But Sieg was different because he would rap about everything in the room, everything that you had on, everything that surrounded you. So he would blend that all into his mix. It was dope. He was just dope freestyler, man. I seen him. Let's take it back. I seen him battle. Treach by Naughty by Nature on the road when we were touring when he was opening up for Scarface. And then Sieg was battling him, and because the East Coast cats at that time, they were the lyricists. You know what I mean? It really wasn't nobody from the West that had lyrics that they was even scared to battle or rap against. So Treach just thought he was just gonna maul over my brother when it came to the rap thing. So they were battling. They were going back and forth, man, and everybody was tripping because nobody really could hang with Treach back then. Treach was like, he was like LL Cool J. He was one of the best, freestylers around. But when he came to my brother, you know what I'm saying, they had an epic battle. And this is in Houston. And so they battled for about 20 minutes. And then Treach was like, man, he was like, all right, so Treach went into his bag, like his best raps, right, his best rhymes, and everybody was ooh, ooh, ooh. And then Sig was like, okay, I knew Sig was holding back because I knew what he could do, right? So the rap that he did, that's when he did the alphabet backwards and just shocked everybody. It was like, God damn. Even Treach was like, man, who is this motherfucker? You know what I mean? That's his mentality was, who is this guy? He didn't know who he was. He's like, man, you got a bright future, man. He said, man, ain't nobody ever battled me like that, even nobody from the East, especially somebody from the West. And so he got his props early on, people that knew, what I'm saying, they didn't really want to battle Sig.
So, wow, and that's huge. Now, what year was this? Was this like 92, 93?
Yes, it was. And it was in Houston. We was on tour, and he was opening up for Scarface. And and then they were opening up for Naughty by Nature and Salt-N-Pepa. All them was on the tour, so it was a really big tour back then.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a dope story, man. Thanks for sharing that. I know the fans, listening, they definitely appreciate that because Treach, like you said, that dude's a beast. He's a lyrical beast himself. So. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, and at that time, nobody was really challenging himself. Maybe LL and a couple other cats. That could lyrically hang with him, what I mean, because he rapped fast. Back then, he was like one of the fastest rappers, and that, so he threw everybody off, so